Like, they really don't give you the option to do music. That's a little crazy to me. Oh, I turned on retouch. Anyway, hi. Welcome. Let me get a couple of things set up and then we'll get started. You guys can look at the foam on my ceiling for a little. It's just weird to me that you can't set music. But gift horse, mouth, yada yada. Alright. You guys coming with me? Also, like, where are my camera controls? That seems weird. Anyway. Oh my god, it's so bright. I need to clean up. This is actually going to just be a live stream of me cleaning. Don't get too excited. Where is... I'm gonna see if this works. It probably won't, but maybe. Who knows? Come on. At least I have music. You guys just don't. Sorry. Okay. Oh my goodness, 3. Hi. I don't know if the mic is working or not. We're gonna hope that it is in fact. Like, it's picking up on the main device, but I don't think it's... Testing, testing, testing. Let's do about 2. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't peak, but mostly just hoping that, like... Hey, right, let's see. I can check the live stream. If I walk away, and you guys can still hear me, that means that the mic that I plugged in is working. But if you can't, then, you know. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, well, I can still hear myself. Yeah, no, that sounds good. 25. What is 25? Okay. Oh, good, I can't see chat. Hello. Welcome. You must die. First, let me clean. I need to sharpen this so bad. This planer has never worked. Like, since I got it, has not worked. And it's 100% user error. I just need to actually get, like, a good sharpener. Hey, 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 hey. Don't be like me. Don't just leave stuff everywhere. This is how you get ants. I still don't have a spot for this either. Yeah. I also need to sharpen my chisels because I've been using them a lot on this project. Because, just so you all know, this... Oh, hey. Hello, Zolt. this wood section, or like, sorry, I just woke up and I only have 1 cup of coffee in me. In fact, I need another cup of coffee. But these box joints, hand cut. I did it all with the Japanese handsaw and chisels, which is why it looks like shit, because I didn't do a very good job. But it was my first box joint, and I know what you're thinking. Rook, why didn't you just use the table saw that's right behind you to make the box joints? Well, I don't have a jointer blade, like at all. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, but hello. And I'm sorry for that, but I forget what, not Cyrillic, I forget what the name of that alphabet is. I just know it's Eastern European. But yeah, I don't know it, which is kind of a shame, because I should learn. I would love to learn how to, like, read. We're just gonna stop the sentence there. I would love to learn how to read. Reading would be cool. Can you imagine if I could read? Wild. Yeah. So let's see. We've got teeth. Plastic teeth, not real teeth. It's not that kind of stream. I'm not a serial killer. Or at least that's what I'm going with. So you came here for woodworking, but what you're actually getting is me trying to make my workspace not look like a tornado went through it. These are amazing. These are from, this is not a sponsor, but I'm broke and trying to do woodworking on a budget. And these are the clamps, like the long clamps from Harbor Freight. I fucking love Harbor Freight. They're so good. I get it. The quality isn't great. They're plastic and metal, but mostly plastic. But they work. I'm not doing any crazy jointery or anything like that where I have to have, like, the world's greatest clamps. And they're cheap. They're like, how much did I spend on that? Like 12 bucks, I think, per? Which, good freaking luck finding clamps of this size for 12 bucks anywhere else. You can't do it. Unless you get, like, really, really crap quality ones on Amazon or something. But for budget, it's pretty good. That's not where that goes. Now I'm just moving shit. Woodworking with ADHD, everybody. It is fun. You kind of just look at stuff and your brain short circuits for a bit, and then maybe you do something. Great. All of my measuring bits. Put this in with blades. I really made a mess the other day. Calipers. I need to make holsters for everything. Right now I don't have any. Because I have the pegboard up, which I think is just a little bit outside of your guys' view. I think you can see, like, the bits and the chisels maybe, but yeah. I have pegboard there that has a bunch of empty space, and I have a lot of tools that don't have a home right now. So I really should try to get that in working order. Okay, we're just about ready to, like, do something. I don't even know really what. I'm trying to think what. The other day I was trying to figure out what the, because this is going to have two pull drawers on it. I was trying to see if I actually have enough wood for it, because you might see that behind me there is a giant thing of, not particle board. That, whatever, that. My brain's not working at the moment, or ever, but, So why wouldn't I just use that for the bottoms of my boards? But this is supposed to be a like chest that you can carry around. Like I want it to be at least light enough to move. And I don't know if you know, but that shit's heavy. It's like really, really heavy. I mean, for the wood, for the box construction, I'm using, what are these called? Like fern? Fence posts? Or fencing boards? Because they're cheap. They're cheap as sin. It's amazing. And they are light. It's a very light wood. It's not the strongest, but it doesn't have to be. Again, this isn't like furniture or anything. It's not going to be a supporting weight. Better not be. Okay. Workspace is clean. Finally. Excellent. Now there's dust in the air. Gotta breathe in that good woodworking dust. So we have to figure out two things. One, I need to figure out how much of the, or how deep the top portion of the chest is going to be. As long as these are semi-lined up, that'll at least get us like 80% of the way there. Okay, so bottom board is going to be, let me get my pencil and my measuring tape, as well as my paper. I love that my workbook for this is just like furry art, creepy art. Not sure how you could see that. Creepy art. And then the plans for actually making this. So good. Okay. So tier 1 is, yeah, I wish there was a way for me to give you guys music. It just seems like, I don't know, ridiculous that I can't add music to the stream. 9 3/4. Okay. 9 3/4. Oh, America. You and your hatred of the metric system. Come on. I believe in you. And then we have from that about 1 inch and 1/16. Awesome. Okay. So, how deep do we want this to go? Get out of here, moth. Which I do think, for my very first time doing a box joint, especially by hand, at least it's tight, right? That also isn't clamped together, so don't be too mean. I promise it's going to be, once it's all glued up and stuff, I'm hoping it's going to look a little less like, shit. I also feel like there's a little bit of an edge on these sides that I'm wondering if I should try to cut down. Take this off because it's starting to get warm. There's got to be a way to add music, right? I'm really not seeing any way to do music, which is strange to me. There's also a plus at the bottom, but I don't trust that actually does anything helpful. I really can't play music, huh? What if I get my other mic and then plug it in or something? Okay, well, I guess we're raw dogging it. Let's switch over to here. Because I need to trim this down. Make sure that we're doing the top. Yes, okay. Real quick, I'm going to mute so that way you guys don't have to listen to extremely loud Okay. And I didn't lose any fingers. Look at that. What a good day. Let's have a look. You know, I'm honestly jealous of Adam Savage's build where he, like the way that he has his cameras where they're just on clamps. I want that. Okay. Are we more lined up now is the question. Also, am I even putting the two correct pieces together? I'm actually thinking no. This is the front. Oh, that looks tight. Look at that. Come on. Oh, maybe I do have this wrong. I like that this did line up, though. That's kind of funny. That just means I did a good job, right? Because I think it actually goes like this. Still, though, that looks clean. still a little bit higher on this side, but I don't really care. I care a little, but not enough to, like, you know, want to do this again. Oh, it's really high on that side. Jeez, man, what happened to this board? Why is it so much higher on that side? Why is it so far down on that side? How did this happen? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to be using probably this board, I'm thinking. Which means I need to figure out what the width of this board is. Scoop-a-doop-boo. Because then we have to cut that. Okay. 0.38 inches. Love that. And then I don't know if this is like the recommended way of doing it, but I usually like to just put like a mark. Well, I guess it depends on where. Sorry. 0.38. Let's write that down. I really should take my ADHD medicine. That's what we need. So we're just basically making another baseboard. Oh, right. Don't even look at that. Okay, so the next question then is, how deep do we want the top sections board? Because this is, so here's the plan, right? This is going to be a chest. We're going to have the chest top, right? You're going to be able to open up the chest, and then there's going to be an inset panel. I don't think it's going to be a very deep one, though. No, it's not going to be very deep. And then we're going to have two panels, or sorry, two sections underneath that are pull drawers. So you're going to be able to open up the top, and you're going to have two drawers that you can pull out. And then it's going to be basically a storage for sewing stuff, is the hope. So there's going to be, like, on the top, we're going to have a pair of scissors that you can grab up here. There's going to be a bunch of sections for, like, your strings and your bobbins and things like that here. And then two pull drawers that are relatively deep for just whatever, you know? Your pins and your needles and your, I don't know, dragons. Dragons. Obviously, your dragons. All right, so your boy needs more coffee is what he needs, but it's fine. Yes, yes, yes. Blinky, blinky, blinky. Okay. So, okay. We just did a 1/2 inch before. I think we could go deeper. I'm thinking we go like... thinking like 1.5 inches deep. Because again, this is going to have like the entire roof. Come on. There we go. 1.5. Yeah, I think 1.5. And then we got to do these. I know I'm off screen right now, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. Ooh. I feel bad because like I'm listening to banger music right now. Right there. Okay. That's 1.5 from the top. So, yeah, okay. So if we cut this way and then progress that direction, we should hit our mark. All right. Next up, so the board, it's 0.38. That's how far we have to move this panel. Which is right basically the line underneath 9, the line underneath 9, the line underneath 9, the line underneath 9, the line underneath 9. Okay, we're going to keep that mantra, the line underneath 9. Cool. And then I think we're just following the same dimensions as we did last time. Which is that it needs to be 1432 by, yeah. Does that matter, right? It does matter. Because that's how deep we're going to cut into the board. Huh. Well, you know, the last time that I cut it, it was the correct amount. I just have to remember how deep that was. Or rather, I guess I could try to measure it. Right about there. 0.23 inches. How do I get this to be that? I guess I could just do this. And then lower it until it's flat. Right there. Huzzah! Okay. Stress, stress, stress. The line underneath 9. We didn't forget the mantra. The line underneath 9. The line underneath 9. That's going to move us down. That's exactly what we want. Sorry, I've made a lot of mistakes during this build. It's a learning process. And so I'm constantly like stopping myself and going, am I sure that this is correct? Okay, I'm gonna put you guys back on mute because I'm about to do a bunch of blade stuff and I don't want you to hear it. Let's go. It's pretty clean. Now does it fit is the next question. Did we actually cut it the right size? Fingers crossed. Let me unplug this. I always like to unplug my table saw if I'm not using it because it freaks me out. I try to be really, really careful with my table saw, as everyone should. Table saws are scary pieces of technology. Awesome pieces of technology. Super awesome pieces of technology, but scary nonetheless. Okay, let's see. I'm hoping that there's going to be, like, it's going to be tight, but there's going to be a little bit of wiggle room, is the hope. Well, it's not tight, but there is wiggle room. I'll take it. I think it's, so if I had to guess where I keep on going wrong here, I don't think I'm taking into consideration the size of the blade. I think that's where I'm screwing up. I think I need to subtract the width of the blade, and then these will get tighter. Now, granted, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It super doesn't matter. But because I'm just gonna put like wedges in or whatever, and then it's gonna look great. The entire thing is getting covered in, or not the entire thing, but the inside pieces are getting covered in felt. So you're never going to see this. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to be a better woodworker. I do. I'd really like to be a good woodworker. Okay, cool. So that's done. I suppose what we want to figure out next is how big the drawers are going to be. Given that they have a max height now and a max, a max height, I guess, is it. If we do this, 7 3/4 distance between the two. Let's go ahead and write that down. And honestly, if we subtract the 3/4 part, probably get a good safety area. But for right now, we're just going to say they also have this line. Okay, and then the distance between these two, I just said was 7 3/4. 7 3/4. Okay, sweet. So now the next question: how do I take 7 3/4 and turn it into 2 drawers with space? Because they should have at least a little bit of space. The easiest answer that I can think of is that we make 2 3-inch drawers. Yeah. That makes sense to me. And that's 3 inches total. That's not including, the actual, like, inside depth of the drawer. But 3 inches is pretty good. You're good. Yeah, no, 3 inches is great. That big for a drawer, even if we, put in a bottom that is like a 1/2 inch up, that's still 2.5 inches, which is pretty solid. Solid 2.5 inches, baby. Zing! I know. Okay. Give me a second. I do think I might take a quick break and go grab some coffee. So I will return. I'm just going to put you guys on mute. Don't be angry. I'll be right back. Un moment. get back into it. First, I need to get my lav back on. We are going to be doing VR stuff here in like a couple hours probably, but I just really wanted to get some woodworking done. I really want to have this project done by Thursday. Not Thursday, sorry, Friday. So that's why I'm kind of making a big push to get it done right now. 2 seconds. I love these headphones. Let me go ahead and turn off my music. Okay. And then I'm going to turn music on YouTube, or like on my thing. Oh gosh. On my phone. But oh no, okay. For whatever reason it won't let me play both. Well, that's frustrating, but not the end of the world. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Hopefully not. Well, or hopefully yes. It would actually be wonderful if you guys can hear that, because then at least there's music during the stream. I'm more so worried that I'd get demonetized is the problem. But that's a me problem, not a you problem. Okay, so what's next? We have these panels, we have these. Now we have to cut these so they fit with these. Perfect. I would even argue that's easy. So this is our base bottom. I can't talk today. Sorry about that. That's the base of the chest. Now we just have to measure it out so it's the right size on the top board. Now I did use, I'm going to say particle board. It's not particle, plywood. Plywood. I did use plywood for the bottom. 2 reasons. One, I don't have a lot of the light wood that I need, unfortunately. There are other light woods that I have here that I probably could have done if I just stacked them, but I wanted the base at the very least to be one solid piece. So, c'est la vie. This is what we get. But that's the only one that we're going to use in this entire project. So this is the wood we're going to be using for the top, which is significantly smaller and also lighter. I just need to line it up and cut it. I hope everybody's doing well today. I could certainly be doing better, but I'm alive, so sometimes that's all that really matters. I kind of want... So this board isn't cut flush, but it has a flush side. So I actually might trim this real quick just to get it perfectly flush. Right there is probably good. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna raise our small gate. I just want y'all to know, if the effects of today are a problem for you, you're in a safe space that you can just hang out, okay? My streams have always been LGBTQ, have always been pro-women, pro-everything. Not pro-bigots, though. Bigots can go fuck themselves. If you're a bigot, get off my stream. But I just want you to know that, like, you know, it's a rough day for our country. But, you know, we should try to make the most of it regardless. Sometimes the best cure for sadness and depression is working on hobbies, bettering yourself, not letting them win. Let's not let the hate in the world win. How about that? Okay, that should be good. I'm not gonna raise the guard. We're just gonna let it happen. We'll see if I lose a finger. Hopefully I don't. Gonna try real hard to not lose a finger. But hey, if I do, somebody clip that, okay? If I lose a finger, clip me losing a finger. Maybe that'll make me go viral. Just keep your fingers as far away from the blade as possible. Hey, all fingers intact. Let's go. All right, that should be flush now. Should be. Key word here. Do we want to do glue up? I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh my god, are either sides of this flush? Well, it's flush enough. Okay. I'll glue this up. I'll move you guys back into a reasonably closer spot. Follow me. Yeah. I just kind of woke up this morning and was like, I'm not gonna let the goings-ons of the day, consume me. I'm going to be productive. I'd rather be productive. It does kind of look, I might be wrong, but no, that's straight. Unlike me. Yo. This is probably like the world's most unnecessary glue-up ever. Just because these boards are literally going to be like the base of the top portion of the chest. Like, they are not going to be under any... They're not going to be able to pull apart, is what I'm trying to get at. No, I need the bigger ones. I love these small ones, these small clamps, but my god, they do not work 80% of the time, especially with this project, just because of, the build itself. Okay. Glue. Excellent. Next is going to be working on the boxes for the drawers. Coffee is the best. Coffee is the best cure for the sadness. I'm mostly going to put this, so I want you guys to be able to see this. My partner painted me this. It's one of my favorite paintings from Silent Hill. And they made it themselves. And it looks so freaking good. Look at it. And it's got like texture to it as well. It's got like coffee grounds to like give it, oh, it's so cool. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, no, so good. 10 out of 10 painting. Okay, so I don't know the length of the boards that we're going to be using or the width, but I do know that they have to be 3 inches tall. And I think I'm using this wood for that. Okay, that's fine. That is a bit of a shame. It's literally a half an inch away from being able to get 3 boards out of that. But that is all right, because I think I have quite a lot of that wood. Oof, but these boards are really heavy. I wonder if I have lighter ones. I could just build my boxes out of more fence post. That might actually not be a terrible idea. Because that's at least light. You dig? Hello, cutie butt.
All of it already came over a donut.
All of it's coming out.
I literally took one bite, and it was like...
Is it lemon? Okay. So I think we'll do fence post. Just because, again, it's so light. It's such a light wood. We want to be a little bit smaller than those. Skippity-bop-boop. Oh. Pliers. Okay. So let's do some quick maths. Because I do think that I'll probably cut these down for, well, here, wait, how, these also, I'm guessing, are like 2x4 size and not 6 foot, or 6 inches. Yeah, these get to about 5.5. All right, that's fine. It's cool. Whatever. So now we're building these. Sorry, y'all can't see my amazing drawings that I do. But they are great. Okay, cool. So, we want I actually don't think that I've measured the inner. We know it's 18. So maybe we do like Let me put my box together. Do I even have space to put my box together right now? Hey. I really need to number these, or like do anything to make it so I can put them back together again easy. Okay. Hi.
What are your headphones called?
Oh, it's the WH. Are they on?
Push the buttons.
Did it beep at you? Hold it down. There you go. And they should auto connect. Yeah? Okay, good. Okay. I think the drawers should be 17 and a half. That seems like a good length. That direction. It's good 17 and a half inches. That's too big. If you're weak. Okay. So this distance, 17 and a half. All right. And then let's put on the back. I know like it's not like completely closed up yet, so there's probably gonna be a bit more wiggle than that, but I think 17 and a half has enough space that we won't have a problem. Famous last words, I know, but that's the hope. There we go. I know this side's not in, but right now it's like catching on something. I'm not really sure what. Unless it's not like improper beforehand. it has to be correct because it's closing up just fine everywhere else. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But then why aren't we closing properly that direction? Trying to figure out why it's not closing. I mean, at least I know the general dimensions, but yeah, I'm hoping that. I mean, I get user error, but this is pretty intense. I mean, I guess that's relatively close. It's just, maybe I just need to trim off a little bit of the base. It might just be a little bit too wide. Which is crazy to me, but, you know, it happens. Okay, well, regardless. So 12 foot on the dot. Okay. Glue on the fingers. And again, just to make sure, 6 with a little bit of wiggle room is going to fit in here, right? Without touching the top. Yes. Because technically there's nearly 8 inches. We could even potentially do 3.5 with wiggle room, which would give us 7. But I think that we're going to just do 3. 3 makes the most sense to me. Okay, cool. Now we have to figure out the next bit. But first, coffee. Oh. How are we doing? Hello, all these people currently here. We're doing woodworking today. We're making a box. And then we're going to put boxes inside that box. Boxception. Okay. This doesn't have to be put together like this right now, so this is going back over to help with this. There really is like a woodworking joke about like always needing more clamps. I always need more clamps. Could have 1,000 clamps and it still wouldn't be enough. Ow, my finger. It's okay. 1,000 clamps upon your house. I'm wondering if I should put more weight on that. But what do I have that weighs a lot? Except myself. Okay. Cool. Let that dry. More coffee. Okay. Let's go. I need that board. And then I need to look at my measurements for how long. So that means that we need 4 cuts at 17.5. Okay. Easy enough. Skibbity-bee bop. Seventeen and a half. Right about there. Okay. This is just unwieldy, to say the least. Oh. Maybe it makes more sense to just cut this by hand. Just because it's such a long board. Sure, whatever. Handsaw time. A handsaw for the handsome. That's me. Let's go. Perfect. Alrighty. Probably doesn't need to be clamped down, but I'm going to clamp it. Give him the clamps. Okay. How are we doing? 2 viewers. I'll take it. Hello, hello. I can read your messages, by the way, everybody. So if you want to chat, feel free. Okay. Clipped out a little bit there. That's okay. What I'm going to do, get a slightly straighter edge on this by running it through. Okay. Pretty close. Not exact, but we ain't working with exacts today, boys. Exacts are for nerds. Who needs math in this extremely math-oriented hobby? Not me. realize I should have my glasses on. That's 2 out of 4. Pretty close too. It's like exceptionally close, which is great. That's the best kind of close. Okay. Don't think we're getting 4 out of 1 board though. I think we're going to have to probably do another board for the very last one. Oh, maybe. Actually, maybe we will get 4. That's awesome. These are my favorite thing to work with. They're like actually the best. Let's not do it that way. These boards are just so cheap and like they're always the right size. And sure, they're like bowed and like definitely aren't the straightest thing in the entire universe, but neither am I. Welcome to Gay Woodworking, where you know that your wood is in good hands. That just randomly popped up in my head and made me giggle. Don't trust your wood to anyone else. doop doop boo. Oh, it's like exactly. It's just right. That's awesome. I love that I'm not gonna have to waste another board on this. We're gonna be less lucky on the second part of this, but that's okay. You. Honestly, I'm just gonna, since this is basically the right size, I'm just gonna cut this on the table saw. Save some time. Wait for the blade to stop, and then we can reach it. Excellent. Oh, right. There's also a little bit of blowout that I need to clean up on this side. Ooh, big summer blowout. Nice. Okay. Now we can... I was about to say now, well, we can definitely put our fence back on, but I need to decide if I want to do the... Ow, I pinched my finger. If I want to rip my boards down now, or if I want to wait. Not rip. Tear. Cut out the, like, bottom board, like, space that it's going to slot into now. It's really not a terrible idea to do it right now. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, okay, so if I just do it now and get it out of the way, then I can put all my safety stuff back on. Oh, I'm not even done cutting boards yet. What am I doing? I'm getting ahead of myself. We still have to cut 4 more boards. Because we still have to do the fronts. Okay, so here's our sides. All done. Well, not all done, but cut. Done enough. So I'm taking this back off because we don't need this. More than just not needing it, it's actually would be like a hindrance. Okay, and the fronts are going to be 3 inches? No, 12. 12 inches, 1 foot. Quick maths. don't worry, later on today will be Metro Exodus, okay? So if you watch my other streams and you're like, man, I really wish that he was playing Metro, it's coming, don't worry about it. All in due time. A lot of today's stream was just, I wanted to try out YouTube's like built-in phone streaming to shorts, and I'm kind of not impressed. Mostly just because I wish that they gave you more control. Bless you. Like, I really wish I could play music during the stream for you guys. I mean, I would play it for myself, but it doesn't necessarily make the stream more fun for you. I'm just watching me do woodworking without any music while I do math and stuff. Stop it! There's so many reasons why doing streams on my phone is like a super cool idea, right? And I like it. But not if I have to sacrifice quality. Like, at least I can use my own mic. That part's good. But that's only a small good thing. I want more good things. Okay. One more board, and then I have to clean this up. You're cute. How you doing?
Is that bug spray?
Yeah, but there shouldn't be anything left in it. Or did some of it get on?
Yeah, I just got splattered with it. It's fine.
Okay, 1 foot. Boy, it's windy out today. That's not gonna be enough space. That's all 4 of those. Okay. How are we doing, stream? Hanging in there? Thanks for hanging out with me while I do this. I appreciate you. No, that's not ideal. Every single one of them's a different size. It's fine. It's by a small enough margin that I don't think it matters. But it is funny. Okay, well, anyway. Was that the last piece that we had to cut out? Oh, there's a burb. Hello, bird. No, that was not the last piece we need to cut out. Although, I just realized, waste not, want not. I think that this was, I think the pieces that we're going to cut off of this might actually work really well as, drawer sides. So that's good. Okay. Yep. Okay. And then, we are basically going to be doing the exact same thing as we did here. Ugh. not gonna screw it up this time. This is gonna be tight, okay? This time we're gonna nail it. 0.39 inches. First I figure out so we're going to be moving it this way to go up. And we're going to start at 12, I think. Yeah, okay. Starting at 12. And we're going to go up by 0.39. Which means we're going this way. Which means we're going to go from 12 down to something sixteenths. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 sixteenths. Which is a drop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah, 5. Okay. Okay. 12 to 5. Let's go. How was I doing? Oh, because the boards were so long. Right. Okay. So I'm going to actually put them over here with me for this. Because I need to be on this side. Make sure we're locked in. Let's go. Awesome. I didn't have that locked. Which means that all those cuts are wrong. I didn't realize I didn't lock it. My brain. The worst. Okay, how far off are we is the next question, I suppose. Like, are we a salvageable distance away? Yes. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Are we locked now? Yes. Okay. I can't believe I didn't have it locked. That's so annoying. All right, well, at least it pushed far enough away that it seems like it hopefully won't be an issue. About to find out. Bless you. Okay. Sure. Oh, actually, wait, I just had an idea. Because I'm only going to be going up to 3 anyways. So doesn't that mean that, like, we're just going to chop... Yeah, we're just going to chop that off. Yeah. We'll just do this. That should fix all of our woes. This board's fine, because I accidentally already did it to that board. It's just these 3. Alright, so those should all be good now. And then our smaller boards, they're fine. There's like one board that maybe will need a wedge, but otherwise it's good. It's all good. It's all good. Wish I had more coffee. Okay. We said down 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna make it like not right on the line. Okay. Round 2. And this time we're locked. Okay, we're locked. between the two. Awesome. This is almost finished drying. Let's see if we can clean this out. What a good sound. I unfortunately don't have a chisel small enough to fit down the channel that I cut. That's fine. This is working. Plus it makes a good sound. Would win. Would win. Hope this is the right side. Kind of don't know. I think it is. Well, it would have to be. There's 3 cuts. The other side only has 2. The fuck up side only has 2. Last board. I also just realized I'm gonna have to cut these boards again, the long ones, because I didn't accommodate for the fact that there's gonna be a board at the end of each one. Like a glove. Excellent. First time that they've actually like connected correctly. All right, so we need to know what the width of 2 boards is. And then we need to cut that down. Where is, there they are. Bow, bow, down, bow. Shabba dabba 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 da. Shibba dibba dabba babba. 1.23 inches, 1.23 inches. So I'm gonna come back over here. Well, I guess actually what we should do is just Where is my pencil? How does this happen? Every time. Pencil. I see a pencil, but it wasn't the one I was technically looking for. But it's a pencil. Okay. Okay. And I need to find my square, which is somewhere. I feel like I'm listening to like the Sims soundtrack right now. I very well could be. I don't know what they were thinking when they made the Sims soundtrack, but it's like so ethereal and jazzy. It's an experience. Okay, back to the table saw, everybody. Rotate. Beautiful. Take this bad boy back off. Except I should have folded up its little thing first. I just remembered that there's potato soup in the house, and I am pumped. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, now I have to figure out where I put my safety glasses. There they are. I had clear safety glasses. I have no idea where they went, like at all. I used to have a pair of transparent safety goggles. No idea where they're at. Okay, let's do this. Excellent. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted for that. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. So, box-wise for those, we should be good now. Now, sorry, just because it's dusty. All the sawdust in here right now is a hazard to the nostrils. Okay, wow, we've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and unplug this and then get it set up to rip boards. Board ripping. That's when the real sawdust starts. Finger pincher 9000 right over here. We're good. Locked in. Now, I need these boards to be 3 inches wide. Okay. No, I still should probably use my straight edge to make absolutely certain that that's going to be 3 inches wide. I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting them all. So regardless of if I'm off by a little bit, it's still going to be the same on all of them. For better or for worse. I wonder if I should get that knot out just because it might be a danger. I wouldn't care so much if it weren't for the fact that it's like right at the very, very start of the cut. Okay. Okay. That looks about right to me. All right. So much cutting. An insane amount of cutting. but it should be like roughly 3 inches for the blade. Yeah, like almost on the dot, which is awesome. All right, time to cut even more boards, make even more dust. Let's go. Oh, might help if I plugged it in. Still got all my fingers. Let's go. I'm missing one long boy. There he is. Okay. There we go. Look at all these soon-to-be cupboards or cabinets or whatever. Drawers. Pet, 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 pet. Boop. Okay, but I might take a break there. Thank you for hanging out with me while I got further in this project. We'll be working on it more probably today or tomorrow. So And there will be more live streaming coming up in a while. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast. So, bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out.